We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert on 1st down. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, Scott. Sit out.
Harris once more. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 from the 41.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Scott.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
All right.
Now it's Fields. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Sit out.
Running behind center with Harris. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. We're good. Sit out.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Sit out.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Sit out.
Now Fields. Got a man. Patterson has it.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Sit out. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the Steelers going for the dime look on 3rd down. Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 48. Finds McConkey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, Herbert. That one is caught left side of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Calvin Austin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Wilson's got it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now on 3rd. Quick hitter complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go, son. All right.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
A give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, son. Set
2nd and 8. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. All right.
Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. We're good. Good night.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, son.
They give now to Najee, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down.
Here we go. Good night.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That finds Miller, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 10-3 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go, son.
We'll see what they do. A very tempting spot to go for it.
Tonight.
Here's Harris. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves, They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Got a man. Palmer has it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Herbert back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will take over possession. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Go.
Play action, Fields. He's got time here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Up to the line, and they're set. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, son. All right.
First and 10, give to Harris. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
All right.
From the 36. Cut by Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Now a run with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. All right.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's going deep this time. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw Fields. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running behind center with Edwards. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert with a blitz coming. And he'll get it up to the 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll run with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here we go.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Tonight.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, son.
Najee takes this one. And he's brought down at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Here we go. Tonight.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
That's brought in by Miller. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Running behind center with Harris. And this one doesn't go far. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now Fields. No hesitation, and that one's caught. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, son. All right.
They'll hand it off to Harris. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
All right.
Harris once more. Spins out of one stop, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. All right.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
All right.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. Wilson's got it. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
All right.
He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He finds McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Sticking with Edwards here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Here we go, son. Right.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the 43. Quick hitter complete. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
First down throw for Fields. That finds Miller, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Second and 4. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this one does not go far. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Another throw for Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And it's caught. And this one's stopped. Come on. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who are out on top. Cedric Tillman, a touchdown reception. We'll stay in the AFC South as we head one state over to check on the Indianapolis Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Keenan Allen, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Christian Watson with a touchdown reception from Jordan Love. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. All right.
They're giving out to Najee. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field, but he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jukes one defender. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Herbert from the gun. Finding hers. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Tight end motioning right. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnston brings it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and receiver Roman Wilson making their way back out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. This is Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here we go.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Another run with Harris here on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the 41. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Don't jump. Ready?
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
All right.
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Herbert. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Shot. All right.
Trying again following the sack. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
All right.
Fields on 3rd. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Connection made on the cross. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. That finds Miller complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, son. Go.
From the 47. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw.
Here we go.
When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate, and we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready? Tonight.
Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
To the left side, and it is caught. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Herbert now, blitz coming. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
First down throw for Fields. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Takes it in at the 26. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Johnston brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
They pick up 9 on the carry, and that sets up 3rd and inches.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Fires over the middle. Caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking... It's second and goal. Now Herbert to throw. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Fields on first down. They dump it off to the back. Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From just shy of midfield on second down. He's got Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up first and 10. A tight end in motion now. They run the counter with Dobbins. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some power on a deep one left. He makes the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. He's got it, room to run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Finds his target, Patterson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Set.
Fields out of the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This throw is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go, son. Set high.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Pass complete. Screenplay. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. This is what you get paid for. Get ready. Bring it back. All right.
Now it's Fields. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, son. All right.
Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Don't jump, right? All right.
Looking to throw Fields. they get him yet again? And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They've got first down from the 31. Herbert now, blitz coming. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually, they do give him the 10-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. Herbert with a blitz coming. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, son.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback. I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. They missed opportunity to push their offense in a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, son. Flying. What a waste of time. All right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chargers and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chargers take possession. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 1st and 10 from the 41. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Offense to the line for second down. Running it again with Dobbins. And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. To the air this time, Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
Here go the Steelers again, lining up for 2.
Here we go. Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game.
Delay of game. Austin.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't set. It's a loss on the play. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he reaches the line as he's hauled down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. Here, him down. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go. Set.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that pass is dropped. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Chargers take this one